everyone. I'm Representative Stephanie Barnard, and thank you for taking a few minutes to check in with me. We just reached a really important milestone in the legislative session called policy cutoff. In plain terms, this is the point where bills that don't impact the state budget must clear their policy committees to stay alive. If they do pass, they are done for the season. They're dead. It is a significant moment because it shows which ideas are moving forward and which, unfortunately, are being left behind. I want to start with some good news. So several bills that I've been working on have cleared that hurdle and are continuing through the process. First is House Bill 2186. It's also known as the Match Act. Many of you know I've been working on this bill for a couple of years, and it helps communities compete for federal dollars by creating a statewide matching program. Here is what that means in everyday terms. When federal funding becomes available for things like infrastructure, housing, workforce development, or public safety, local communities often need matching funds in order to qualify. House Bill 2186 helps provide that match, so Washington communities do not have to leave federal money on the table. House Bill 2186 has now moved to the Appropriations Committee for budget review. House Bill 2278 also moved forward and is now in the Finance Committee, with a public hearing scheduled for Friday, February 5th. This bill supports tourism promotion areas, which help our local communities grow their economies by reinvesting in tourism and small businesses. Tourism means jobs, local revenue, and stronger communities, especially in areas that depend on visitors. Another bill is House Bill 2446. It's now in appropriations as well. This legislation focuses on developing Washington's quantum technology strategy. That may sound really technical, but the goal is simple: positioning our state to compete in emerging industries that create high-paying jobs and attract investment. Other states are already making big moves in this space, and this bill helps ensure Washington does not fall behind. In addition to the House bills heading to fiscal committees, several others are now awaiting a full House vote. Those include House Bills 2133, which makes permanent a property tax exemption for multi-purpose senior centers. It helps ensure these vital community spaces can keep their doors open. As well as House Bill 2135, which expands and extends tax relief for disabled veterans who need to adapt their homes for accessibility. This is about honoring service with meaningful support. It's not the same bill as last year. House Bill 2329, which improves healthcare flexibility by allowing licensed midwives to collaborate more effectively with medical assistants and lactation consultants, helps expand access to care. And House Bill 2606, which strengthens the Office of Privacy and Data Protection, ensures that state agencies do a better job of protecting personal data in an increasingly digital world. These House bills represent real, practical steps forward for families, seniors, veterans, patients, workers, and our local community. I'm so grateful to everyone who testified and shared their stories and helped advance these ideas. Now, I want to be honest with you about a major disappointment this session. As you know, a less restrictive alternative placement is being considered in Kennewick. Since this proposal became public, our community has come together in a powerful way. Families, neighbors, and concerned residents have packed town halls, sent emails, made phone calls, and spoken out clearly about their fears and their opposition. You're worried about your safety. You're worried about your children. You're worried about your neighborhoods, and you're asking for accountability and common sense. I stood with my community and worked alongside colleagues on a package of bills to strengthen oversight, increase accountability, and prioritize public safety in these placements. Despite the voices of so many in Kennewick and Tri-Cities and across the state, that package did not move forward. I'm deeply disappointed by that outcome. Public safety should always be a top priority, and families deserve to feel secure in their homes and neighborhoods, and victims deserve a system that prioritizes their safety. Unfortunately, this session, the majority party did not prioritize public safety, and that has real consequences for the people that we serve. I want you to know that I will continue to stand with our community and push for policies that put safety first. I'm not giving up. Before I wrap up, I also want to acknowledge that not every bill moves forward, even when it addresses real needs. That's part of the process, but it doesn't make it any easier. One bill that got a hearing but didn't get out of committee is House Bill 2090, which would develop a state strategy for advanced nuclear energy. While disappointed, there is some good news on this front. My joint House Resolution 4669 was adopted, recognizing contributions of Energy Northwest, a joint operating agency at the forefront of developing new sources of carbon-free energy, including one of the first small modular reactors in the United States, which is to be called the Cascade Advanced Energy Facility. As always, thank you for staying engaged. Your emails and calls and conversations with me really, truly matter. They help guide my work and remind everyone in Olympia that these decisions affect real people and real communities. Please continue to reach out, share your thoughts, and stay involved. Thank you for your time, and I really look forward to updating you again soon.